Hey guys, Lynn here and welcome to a different video. I'm actually filming this a week in advance because the week that I would normally film my plan with me, I won't be able to. My boyfriend or hubby will be away with all my goods, so with the camera and stuff, so he makes me useless. Not in the sense that I need a man, but he's taking the stuff I need. So yeah, I'm doing this a week in advance, so next week, last week you would have seen a plan with me, this week you won't, and the following week, so next week you'll see one again, hopefully. So I have a Chic Sparrow pocket traveler's notebook, which I've been saying I'll do a flip through for, and I haven't, and ta-da! We're doing one today. So this one is the Mr. Darcy in, I honestly don't even remember, let me find out. I've had it for a while now. The only issue I had, because I didn't get a wider version or anything like that, the elastic broke. So I went to Lincraft, which is a kind of crafty material, that kind of store here in Australia, and got some more elastic, and I didn't like it. It was like a black. Did not enjoy it, so I actually purchased some more of these and some extras from Chic Sparrow again to replace, which wasn't too hard to do. So I have had this planner now for nearly 6 months, and it is the Mr. Darcy in burgundy. I've also got the personal size Mr. Darcy in the creme brulee, which looks like, whoops, this. So that's super nice. I don't use this one as often because the sizing just doesn't suit. I do have a Foxy Fix, I think it's a number 6, which is the Midori standard size, which I want to use for journaling in. I believe that's lost in transit at the moment. I'm going to follow it up on Monday. I thought I'd give it a bit of time, but it arrived in Melbourne and now it's sitting somewhere in Australia. Go figure. I'm clueless, so I've got no idea what's happening there, so I need to follow it up. I've been sitting around waiting for it for ages. It's been about a week since it's shipped, so it didn't take long to get it to Australia, but it's been sitting in Australia for the majority of that week, if that makes any sense. So I'm doing this now. As you can see, it's quite banged up. I've taken it traveling, so in my suitcase it's got scratches and whatnot all over it. I think it gives it texture and character. I actually don't mind it too much on this, and I really actually like it on this one in particular. It's a stiffer leather. I did roll it a little bit when I first got it, and I think I don't mind it being thicker. It's just you don't get that floppy feeling, you know. It's quite hard. It's also quite thick because there are pockets on the insides. So we'll just get right into it. This is my planner that I use every single day. It has the bulk of all the stuff I need in it, plus some extras. I can pretty much say I use every single one of these inserts about like 80% of every day. Unless I forget and I get super lazy and I don't touch it at all, I use everything. So let me have a sip and we'll get into it. So you open it up, and in here I've got just some photo booth style stickers. This is my sister and I when we were in Japan. This is from a work party many years ago and a wedding that I recently went to. And this here is a little, I'm not gonna pull these out because it's got the company I work for. But I got this from a friend. She went to Korea and she got me a cute little box of goodies from her travels, which she sent to me for my birthday. So Yeah, I keep that there because I think it's cute, and it's like Harry Potter's scar, which I love. This is held together by this little clip here, which I think I got from Hobby Hoppers, which is a shop based in Victoria. I think she's in Geelong. And yeah, and back here I've got some die cuts, which I got from the Planner Society kit, which don't really peek out, so I'm like, yeah. But this is essentially a pocket here with 2 card pockets, which I don't use at all. So I pretty much just use that. Most of the stuff I use to decorate this notebook is from the Planner Society, which I've subscribed to for about 4 months. I've received 4 of their boxes, and I've unsubscribed because I need to save money. And honestly, I wasn't using them as quickly as they were coming in, and I felt like I was changing my inserts in and out so quickly, and that's just not my style. I kind of don't change my style depending on seasons. It's more my aesthetics. So I thought this colouring here, I think this is from the March, I want to say. Yeah, I want to say March, because this one with the yellow was from February, which was the first one. I think this is the second one, which I love. I'm going to use one of the other boxes I got to decorate the Foxy Fix that I'm getting, because I think the colours would go really nicely together. And this just makes me really, really happy. I like that there's not too much pink and not too much florals, because that's not the type of person I am. So yeah, anyways, enough yabbering. I made these dashboards myself. It's just a bit of the papers from the Planner Society kit, which I've laminated. And to hold it together, I've just got tape along the side. Because I think with this one in particular, so I made the laminate and it was all together and I just folded it, but because there were so many inserts in this particular section, I had to cut it and, you know, give it a bit more spine room, I suppose. This particular month they did a shaker dashboard, so whew, doesn't really work. But yeah, there's sequins in there. It says hello beautiful, and I just thought that was pretty. So opening it up, I've got the notebook, sticky notes from that kit as well, which I've just taped with a bit of tape in here, and I'll change it out as I need it. And I use this mainly to jot down things that I need to get, any ideas I have, just little notes and reminders for myself. And then this insert here is the, what would you call it? I'm not even too sure, but it's got the pockets, and then on the other side it's got the zipper pocket here. So I've just got a couple of Polaroids in here, me and my partner, just my partner there, and some stickers. I had more stickers in here, but I've taken them out, and this was just a sampler from Fox and Cactus. So this is purely more for decorative and just, you know, happy feels, more than anything else. The back pocket here is more practical, and this is made for the Midori passport size, which I also have and do not use, which I think I might get back to using because I do like the smaller ones. I just don't know what I'd use it for, because this is just like my everyday. So going into my first actual full insert, which is my daily, and this is probably my most used one and the one that you see me doing the plan with me in. So I've just got a cover here with a tab that says daily, again from the Planner Society, and on the inside here I've just gotten one of these post-it notes and stuck it down on the inside cover, and these are just for tasks that I do weekly, just so I don't forget, because sometimes I do and I need to like factor it into my weeks. The inserts that I use, I think pretty much throughout, yeah, is from AnniePlans. It's her printables in the personal size. I use in particular for the weekly, my daily inserts is the time today on one page. And pretty much the way I like using this, which I don't know if you would have seen, is week to week I'll fill out this section here, just as time goes on. So I'll put in, oh, okay, these are the things I need to do. It's just random, like, brain dump. And then every week I'll collate that all into my Kiki K. It's like a day planner type thing. And then I'll consolidate it all, and then I'll go in and plan out my weeks day by day, as the week progresses. I actually do have a clip that goes in here as well to hold it together so I can flip straight to it, but I've taken it off. And essentially there's a flip here, so as the week goes on, I'll turn the page over, flip that in, and it'll go straight to this page, which I really like. So yeah, and then this is the back, and this is the back of the inserts, and these are dots I got from Hobonichi. So they're just clear see-through dots, which I use actually not up here but in the back of my planner, and you'll see that later, but I use it to mark off and color code things in my monthly inserts. Here I've just got another insert this is from the Planner Society as well. It's a pocket, and I just put in a bell paper clip here. It's magnetic and stuck together apparently at the top there. Cool, so that's the first bit. The second bit here is more my goals and personal section, I suppose you could call it. I've got a piece of acetate from the Planner Society again, and this first particular one here is my health and well-being one. So I'm actually quite terrible at using this, so I'll just go to an empty one. So pretty much it's a health and well-being insert from Annie Plans for the month. It has all your meals, a gold section, water, and then you've just got two blank headers here, which I use for spending, and I don't keep track of my spending, so it's redundant, but it's a week on 2 pages essentially, and I just use this, and I've got it in my habits to kind of mark it down. But you can see for this past month I was terrible. I started off really well, but then I was terrible. So this is the back of that, and I've just got a paper clip here to mark where I'm up to. This next section here, again another dashboard I made from the Planner Society, is for my goals. So this is split into 2 sections. So here I've got my goals for 2017, just on the cover. And then I've got, is it 2 booklets or 1? So 2 booklets. So this first booklet here is just my monthly tracker. So I've got all the goals written here and how I'm progressing, just so I can keep tabs of what I'm doing, and I'll fill this out at the end of every month. I've got some lined paper in the back here, which I don't use, so it's a bit redundant. But then I've got this paper clip here, and this flips to the second one. So every month I'll write down what my goals are for the month in achieving these main goals, and I'll look at this every day and I mark down how important they are for me. I've tried to cut it down. I've been really bad at getting on my goals, so I'm trying. So I put the goals here, and I make any notes usually here as to how I'll achieve these, so I just refer to those every day. So that's pretty much the goals section. The next section here is my tracker. So this is a piece of vellum, again from Planner Society, and then I have a yearly tracker from Annie Plans. So I just write down, again, the habits that I want to track based on the goals in this book, my monthly goals, which are based off my yearly goals, and I'll track everything down. So you can see at the start of the month I was super good, but you know, previously I was terrible, you know, just me. So I've started to pick it up. I've missed the last couple of days, but I fill it out where I can. It's just to make sure I stay on track and remind myself of what I'm doing. And yeah, that's the back of that insert. Again, I've just got another pocket in here. I thought it was pretty, but there's no function for these. And the last insert I have is my monthly. So I've got a piece of acetate here. I'll pull the clip out, but it clips essentially to the month. And here I have a pull out of my whole month, and I use those little stickers here to color coordinate any major holidays and events that happen, so I have it to look at a glance. And then going into that, which this I've just stuck onto the front of the monthly inserts. So I've just got the months here, and I've pretty much pre-decorated them all, but I use this also to pre-plan the major things. So I'll put in like, so this is May, I'll just go to June. So just any big events. So Harvey's going away, and so am I for a girls' weekend. Any like important days, like this is a day off. And I just use these to kind of color coordinate. So I can look at it quickly and be like, okay, well, you know, the pink ones here are bills and, you know, money related things. The purple ones are movies, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, I've got it going there. Game of Thrones comes back on that day. Yours. And yeah, so that's the back of that insert. And in the very, very back, I've got a stencil from Hobonichi. And then just a card that Harvey wrote me many years ago, and I just keep that for reminiscing purposes. So yeah, that's pretty much the flip through of my traveler's notebook in the pocket sized. I hope you guys enjoyed. When I get my Foxy fix and I have it all set up and I start using it so there's actually some content in it, I'll do a flip through of that as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you've got any questions, please let me know. I do love this notebook. I would recommend. I had an A5 ring bound planner before and Erin Condren, and it's just, oh my god, this is terrible. Focus. Okay, I'm just going to ignore that for a second. Oh my god, this is terrible. Okay, I'm just going to finish this up really quickly now, because it's gone blurry. Oh, okay, it's not anymore. Put my hand here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will chat to you all next week, hopefully, in my weekly plan with me. Have a great week, and I'll see you then.